game 1.
That was trouble indeed. Especially what? It's like when you throw him anything, he's able to play it. And he doesn't really have a problem with the hero pool. I mean, noting he's a veteran as well. But for the most part, I think he really loves the ultra carry heroes that can enable him to really just hit from the backline. The Natan, the Claw, the carry as well. I mean, carry is still up for grabs. That could be a prio next for either sides of the team.
I think, especially for Dewa, what they're lacking is range, right? So they will try to balance out their composition with range. No Novaria, so perhaps they will opt for another hero. Potentially a Nana might come through. Let's see here. It's going to be the Bakito band out.
Spoiler. Spoiler alert.
Let's see.
Spoiler alert.
Let's see.
Layla?
Oh my, no, he's trolling. He knows the camera's on him.
They're trolling.
All right, Jadera, I see you. You know the camera's on
Bruno
you.
lock.
It's going to be a Bruno lock. I mean, safe option.
Yeah.
It's going to scale. It's good in the lane as well. You can bully your lanes with the range as well. Now, what do Dewa pick in this scenario? Because range-wise, they don't have the Bruno, don't have the Brody. What are they going to pick?
Safe choice is the carry. They need someone with a Purify too. That's why the Natan ban here and the Claude ban earlier has actually kind of limited Dewa's picks in the gold lane. Now, the only hero that has Purify and can survive and does shred. A lot of value for the carry actually, but yeah, the Bruno would have been better for sure for Dewa if they were able to get their hands on it. Aside from the carry though. Wait, what are they hovering over?
See.
Ixia!
Oh, Ixia and Paramus.
Yeah,
I mean, you have the range, but how is it going to work out?
The spacing, right? He needs to pop the full barrage in time, the right time to grow and deal that DPS that they need. And also, again, we talked about range. Ixia, sure, it fits, but let's see.
We will see how they will work out around the interesting picks, especially from Dewa. They have the Nolan, also the Faramis to prolong the team fight's extra layer of life, if needs be. And we'll take a look at the counter index, the draft index.
Dewa, this time winning it. The draft index. The draft index so far has been wrong 100% of the time so far. For game 2 it was Geek. Sorry, game 2 it was Dewa. Game 1 it was Geek.
Yeah.
And now game 3 it's Dewa. So by that, make of it what you want. But both of these compositions can certainly work. That Ixia in towards the later stage is actually a great pick against the Bruno. It is a lane that will do very well.
Will the God fall or the man? It will be the last match of the week, and most importantly of the day. Geek Fam against Dewa United is back on your screen.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, Geek Fam and Dewa United. They're safe. They're in the midfields of the standings. So again, they desperately need a win to stay in that safe spot.
You're blinking your eyes, and it's already the 3rd week. Next week is 4th week, so you gotta pump up the wins, especially leading up to playoffs. And they wanna all make a shot towards playoffs. I mean, we have what Mirko says, a most guaranteed team in the playoffs, which is Gibicatron. Currently up there.
Oh, whoa, that's a steal from Gary. Take a look at Driana with the power of nature, flickers out of safety. And take a look at Beloyski, also flicker, but Gary is there trying to find the last hit, does not find it. No first blood, but still a huge win for the Nolan.
Yeah, a massive disadvantage for the Fredrin against the Nolan is the clear speed. Fredrin already clears quite slow very early on, and especially up against a Nolan who clears extremely fast. That's why he went for the thrill on top of the Nolan. And man, that was really fast. He went from the purple buff to the creep, the green creep up there to the orange buff steal. Wow. And it was also because the Grok Drian was able to bait out the retreat from Hazel. So extremely well played by Dewa. Crazy utilization of the delayed farm, delayed clear, and also the retreat usage of Hazel.
He's level 4 already, so the kill potential and the kill pressure is there for him. So fast, of course, if you compare it to Fredrin, who's relatively slow in terms of clearance, in terms of movement as well. But now, Beloyski gets clapped on.
Will be pulled by Keys and the barrier.
Hey!
Make Beloyski suck.
No!
Wait, you know, He has
my
no
God.
flicker, but he has the hail.
Oh my God.
He will not
Wow.
have the range for that Ghostbursters to take him down.
The wall won't stop him.
Let's
He's
see.
able to escape, but Rian is gonna be safe. It's all good. So, did he blow his flicker? I think he did, yeah, so all good though. And Turtle has been secured by Dewa United.
Oh man, Beloy. I like the
He's like-
confidence on him. He was walking towards the wall. He just didn't care. He just kept on going through the wall.
Moliski now taking some. He pulled now this time.
Uh-oh.
Hey, what? Will not be able to take him down just yet, though. Gary's so annoying. Almost 2 levels above Hazel. Moliski low. My God, wall charge committed.
He's still alive.
But take a look at the Eternal Guard and the Nether Realm here invested for Dewa.
What's happening? Beloy, how does he keep on getting out of these situations?
No first bloods, man.
No first bloods yet as well.
There were a couple of moments where it should have been first blood with Beloy being so low.
I don't know what's happening.
But man, yeah, it's so goofy. It's so funny the way that, like, you know, he interacts with the wall. He just walks there.
He's like
Oh,
walking through
man.
an invisible wall.
It's a
He's
very
just-
entertaining Beloy.
yeah. He wishes that he could just pass through the
through.
wall. He walked through.
Maybe you should play Navaria. That
yeah,
could work.
he could try. And Kimura not receiving as much pressure compared to the Ixia in the hands of Watt. Beloyski was just everywhere on the map so far. No first blood. It has been a slow game, but at least now Dewa United is able to match it up in terms of the objective departments. Oh, Rian gets jumped on.
No, while charge forced, Hazel will be able to get out to safety.
Yeah. So for Beloy now, the fact that he hasn't died 2 times means that he has been around the map a lot, and he is level 5, so he's not behind of Drian for now. Again, the dive from Dewa could actually help Geek Fan, depending on how Beloy reacts towards these plays. But again, Gary being an absolute nuisance, invading very early on, but he has to be careful. He is an assassin. Despite his crazy clear, he is an assassin. He can be punished. That's why Beloy rotates over top, and they actually do not go for it. Chidera actually does not go for the clear on that. He knows that Hazel is very much behind, 2 levels down on Gary. He needs as much farm as he can get.
Hazel is getting gapped, and Gary is just level 8 now. They set the turtle right here, right now.
Manure and Gary
Wow.
committed. Hazel finds a retreat stun though. Gary, the backside,
Overrun.
looking for an escape with the
Luke?
flicker. Luke trying to
Uh-oh.
find the kill. Take a look at the last insanity
Luke.
from Kimura. Will gain space for Dewa United to find safety. No first blood
my
yet.
God.
What is happening?
Just a newt.
5 minutes, 2 neutrals, and no first blood shed. This is a stagnant game, I'd say.
I love it.
A lot of things happening. It's interesting.
There's
In a
so
pe-
much action.
In a peculiar way. So much action, yet no result in terms of the kills.
Yeah, I mean, I love it, right? the fact that it's been so high action, but no one has died. Beloyski,
They're edging.
I would expect Beloyski to have immortality, the amount of times he's been able to escape death. But, bottom lane, this might be first blood.
Oh, untargetable.
Hazel's there.
Hazel there with the flicker, taunted himself. Kimura will not be able to escape this time, right? Luke, though, diving under the turret.
Hold
Kimura
up.
surviving, and finally, with that, Hazel will be the trade as well, Gary.
Oh.
With the flanks, going Eternal God as a cover, but a boy will have the flicker to escape, but the damage there will not be enough to take a boy down.
Kimura is able to be taken down.
Wow.
Case, though, chased down by Luke. Wants to push forward, but nothing will happen. So, it was so good from a boy hiding in the bush right there, trying to deny the execution coming through, but then again, still, Hazel had to die in the hands of the turret.
Man, finally, a kill, but it's traded equally too, right?
It's like-
We're just going to get 1 turtle for 1 turtle, 1 kill for 1 kill. I love how the game's playing out so far. But let's talk about this lane matchup. Chidera, this is the thing about the Bruno. Yes, early on, Watt does out-sustain the damage of Chidera, but once he gets those crit items, he's going to start to really hurt. And Drian,
Oh, a lot of heat power. But what charge?
he's pulling a Beloy on us.
That was a good retreat there.
Everyone's pulling a Beloy on us.
Oh, Beloy isn't.
Gary, though, in the front side, Nether Realm here, forced to be used, but Hazel will secure that kill. No trades here, this time as the turtle will be claimed by Geek Fam as well.
Finally, they break the chains of trades. Hazel again. His palm grasping every possible neutral as Kimura can't really do much. He's down in the jungle now.
Good delay there for that purple. Now Kimura will be untargetable. No Baraga armor taking some heat, and Hazel knocks him down. Take a look at the purple or bottom side of the map now. What? Luke, wow, interesting. Interesting. Xia now will be able to recall though.
Yeah, so much pressure now for Geek Fam. This mid-game power spike is hitting, and they are utilizing all of it. Gary, he's gonna fall off, man, this damage. I don't even think he can burst Luke down at this point, unless Luke is standing still. And Geek Fam, 3-1-0 on Hazel. The early orange buff steal did not really derail this man's farming pattern, derail this man's neutral objective contest stability. It's crazy. His retry still so on point, despite being a level down on Gary. Player's gold is Shadera. Like we mentioned, in that gold lane, yes, early on, he does get out-traded. But if you don't trade, you can't get out-traded. That's the mentality you need to have, and that's the mentality Shadera had. He just waited for his items, power spike to hit, House Quads and Berserker's Fury, and now he's dealing the big boy damage. That's Heptases for Gary.
Heptases.
Okay, so he built Hunter Strike first to the Heptases.
Level 11 won't really give him that much of a significant lead. I mean, Hazel is also kind of behind bits of gold, but he has been very solid in the rotation department. And so far, yeah, but that's the problem. That's the problem with Nolan, right? You don't have that, like, if you can't really capitalize on the kills, the damage won't really feel that much with Rian now.
Let's see last insanity. Chidera will be the target. Take a look at the backside now. Nether Realm at the backside as well. Drian will be the first one to follow alongside Kimura. Take a look at the Nether Realm from Keys. It will not help Watts at all as he is just battered and he will be taken out. That's a 1-2-3 member from the side of Dewa taken out.
Oh my god. Say like Dewa United seems disconnected. They don't really know what they want to do. Not on the same page, and Geek Fam is just everywhere in their faces.
For sure. The way the Geek Fam have been playing, so oppressive all around. Luke even. That's a new combo for the Lapu, by the way. The Bravest Fighter into 3 recalls. And now also the damage reduction from recalling. No, that's false, ladies and gentlemen. There's no damage reduction for recalling. It only works for Luke, apparently. And Hazel just gets a free lord. They're channeling and chaining all these objectives around so well, man. Geek Fam. Where was this in game 1?
It's like dominoes, you know? Like, if one fall, the others will. And it has been the case for Geek Fam. They weren't really able to get the first blood. A few hiccups here and there, losing that initial contest with Gary. And now they have 6 kills. They have all the neutrals needed. Sieging on the turrets, getting prio. Even the top side turret is almost naked, so they could possibly just capitalize on this and close out the game because Dewa United, it's going to be hard for them to crawl from this.
Hard is an understatement. It's really tough because Geek Fam have all of the snowballing done and ready. And for Gary, he actually needs a snowball to happen. For Watt, he is very behind. Unlike Iman on the Ixia against Skylar, right? Despite him dying 2 times, he's still actually quite equal in gold against Skylar. Watt is 2,200 gold behind of the Bruno. Chidera's going to 2-tap him if he gets 2 crit balls.
2-tap. That will get bursted down, and the Lord now sieging upon the players of Dewa United. The gods, will they be slain here? Because Geek Fam has given us an impressive showing in game number 3. Dewa United is just left without an answer.
David versus
What
Goliath.
was that full barrage?
Let's see, full barrage, questionable. Eternal Guard committed as well. Kimura, though, will have no Paraga. Now, minions cleared. They look for the mid push soon. And yeah, 8,000 gold already here. Secure, let's see here, the siege and the defense. Barrier to buy time, but all the way. Renew and Fury Flicker there does not connect, just gaining to gain space for Geek Fam to secure the mid turret.
And it's just free all around. This amazing siege from Geek Fam. Oh,
let's see the stun up again. Chidera at the backside, receiving a lot of damage as well. Drian now stuck, but the damage will not be enough. Take a look at Luke in the front side, zoning a lot of members as Rian now will be the target, will be taken out, and that is a 1-for-1.
Gary.
Gary is just stuck behind. can't jump in. Dewa United, since shambles. Geek Fam will look for the end.
Say, oh, full barrage pops just to clear. Geek has that info. 25 seconds for the next Lord, and Geek Fam, they will be focusing on that objective.
The lifeline was in the hands of Watt. Of course, with the full barrage, you can always have that extra layer of defense, clearing out the waves from afar. So Dewa United, they can still bandage this deep scar.
I don't know about that. Corrosion Scythe and Wind of Nature. That's what Watt has. That is so sad. That's why he doesn't have damage yet. That's why when he pops in a full barrage, it looks more like a quarter barrage.
Quarter barrage.
There has been no damage because he doesn't have the items yet, unfortunately. He hasn't been given farm, and Geek Fams get it.
Gary can't even contest this.
Look at that full barrage. It's a quarter barrage.
Yeah, it's underwhelming to say the least. Not see now. Geek Fam, they're looking for the engage. Luke, no previous fighter just yet, and even forcing Kimura to pop that last insanity as a defensive one. And Gary, uh-oh. Deja vu, man.
Oh no.
Last time around, good thing there's no
I
Angela.
remember this. I think it was Veldora.
Oh
Trying to
no.
stop the Lord.
That was against an Angela.
Yeah.
Big. Oh, Kimura, he was just from his base now.
Yeah.
He has the immortality though. Now with 5 members, runs out of Geek Fam, full barrage in the backside, never round force as well. The base though, very low. And ladies and gentlemen, what's a man to a god, but what's a god to a geek?
The gods bleed to the Geeks as they secure yet another win, continuing their trend, continuing their positive momentum, and they're able to convert it in this match as they close out the final game of the week with a 2-1 finish against Dewa United.
Well played to Geek Fam, calm, cold, and collected in